four, three, two, one, go!
Yo, what's up, good people? Y'all know what time it is, baby. It's AA Sports, straight sports, no chaser. And you have the super team of sports talk here with y'all. I'm one half of it, Diego Baryshnikov, the Black Dominican Russian. Here checking in with my main man, my partner in crime. They call him the 6 foot and under post-up champ. Tell him who you are.
Good people. It's your boy, Uncle Hate, the other A in AA Sports, broadcasting live on a Thursday. Here to do our NFL Week 13 picks and predictions show. What's good?
Oh, man, everything is copacetic. Yes, we have the Cowboys and the Saints popping off here in a few minutes, so we're going to get these picks in for y'all. But we, as always, can't start the show without thanking you guys for tuning in. Everybody that watches and subscribes on the YouTube channel, continue to do so.
Yes, sir.
Leave comments there, thumbs up or down. Same thing for everyone that listens to us on the either podcast platform that we're on, that's Spreaker and iTunes via Apple. Again, we appreciate all the feedback, all the support. Continue to do so. We appreciate y'all. Can't say that enough every week.
Yes, sir.
All right. So like Uncle Hay just told us, we're going to get into these Week 13 picks. All of the buys are over. So everyone is playing. Got a long slate of games here. Picks. Week 12. Uncle Hate. After about 3 or 4 weeks, I was getting a little momentum. He came back last week and won 2 games to 1.
I did?
Yeah, we had 3 different. We had the Bears and the Lions Thanksgiving game. I had the Bears.
Okay.
Then on Sunday, of course, took my Niners over the Bucks. You took the Bucks. And then the Sunday night game, you took the Vikings and I took the Packers.
You took the Packers? That's surprising.
Yeah, I took the Packers. Yeah, it was because I was on that. They're not gonna make the playoffs thing, but I figured they're not gonna lose every game.
This damn crown on. It's been so long. Blow some dust off of it.
There you go. So last week, last week you went 10-5. I went 9-6. That brings our overall records. Your overall record is now 111, 63-2.
Cool.
And mine is 105, 69-2. So I'm 6 games back with about 5 weeks to play. We'll see if I can catch up here down the stretch.
Good job.
All right.
Back in that winning circle. That's what's up.
All right. So, no matter which one you go with, people, again, we picking winners, as you can see.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Trying to get to 70% before the end of the year is over.
We get to 70%. Y'all need to holler at us. Like for real.
Man, that's what's up. Let's get right on into it. Let's start off with the game we have tonight. The New Orleans Saints on a 10-game win streak. Hottest fish grease right now. Going into Dallas, another team that's pretty hot. They turned the tide here the last couple of weeks and put together a few wins. They look a lot better on offense. Defense has been coming along. Home game, I don't give a damn. This is where I think the buck stops here. Now, I don't think the Saints going to blow them out.
No.
But I am taking Drew Brees and the Saints in this one. What you got?
Yeah, give me the Saints as well. I don't like Jerry coming out talking about this is like the Super Bowl.
He said that?
Yeah, said that shit this week.
Okay.
I'm like, just stop.
They're definitely going to lose then.
Can you give the people some of the life advice you always give me when I go over that edge sometimes? That what the bad boys do?
Hey, man, move in silence, always.
Shout out to Big.
You're saying it's much easier to sneak up on somebody than to be a loudmouth so they can see you coming and prepare.
I'm ready to keep it moving, but don't it seem like Jerry's getting better at this like every Tuesday now, dropping some shit, like just something outlandish? Just chill, man. Y'all balling, you back in the league for the division. Just chill. Yeah. And I think they're going to lose by 2 touchdowns tonight.
Okay. All right. So we both taking the Saints in that game. Sunday's slate of games. We first up, we got the Falcons hosting the Ravens this week. Now, Joe Flacco is back in practice. However, word on the street right now at the car wash is Lamar Jackson still will be starting this week. Do they come into Atlanta? Atlanta has been reeling. I'm just gonna say it's been a disappointing season for Atlanta at 4-7. Ravens on the cusp of a playoff spot. Can Lamar come in here into Michael Vick's old house? Well, not his old house because he didn't play in the Mercedes Stadium, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Who takes this game?
I'm taking Atlanta. I kind of feel bad doing it because it seems like every time I think it's a lock at home, it don't work out that way. But they should win this game. You're playing for pride at this point, right?
I mean, they still mathematically in the playoff hunt, so they want to. I mean, they're gonna have to win out and get a lot of help.
That's the more that dead with a pulse thing.
Yeah, pretty much. But I found myself. It seems like taking the Falcons every week. I don't know why, but I take them again this week. Yeah, at some point, you just figure they're gonna win.
Yeah, you figure that much. They're gonna score 30. They just got to not give up 31. So.
Right. Exactly. So, I think even though Lamar and the Ravens have won the last 2 games, I still think they're trying to find their way on offense. Last week they had, I think, a punt return and a defensive touchdown, but he still did his thing. But I don't think they still have the playbook wide open for him.
No.
So if the Falcons can't beat, a rookie quarterback with a limited playbook, I don't know when they're gonna win the game. If they lose this game, they're gonna be in that new segment next week.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Hey, real quick, do you think this saves Harbaugh's job?
Quite possibly. I think they got to if they show some promise and make the playoffs or get right there. I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
At this point, I think bringing Joe Flacco back could actually hurt him.
Exactly. You got to stay with the hot hand. You at this point, not even the hot hand, just the promise of what could happen. So yeah, I believe that.
Right, because I'm thinking if they bring Flacco back in and they losing, deuces.
They leave.
But right. But if they lose with a rookie, and they showing promise, then it's a different outlook. So we'll see.
Right.
Next up, another team, your team. That I can't put a finger on the pulse of what the hell's been going on with y'all the last couple of weeks. Y'all lost 3 in a row?
3 in a row.
Okay. So y'all going it's a road game, division game, but it's at the Bucks. I'm taking y'all. Y'all should be able to beat Tampa.
Hey, we don't beat Tampa. I'm in that damn segment next week as well. I'm done with this shit. So, and Cam throwing almost 70%, 69.5, and we losing? Come on, man.
Defense got to step it up this week.
Yes,
sir. All right, moving on. We got the Bears going into the Giants. They're going to be without Mitchell Trubisky again. Still got a shoulder injury. I don't even know when he got hurt.
I don't know.
This will be the second week in a row that he's missed. It's the wrong time to be hurt. They got some chemistry on the road there. I was kind of torn within this game just for the simple fact it's a backup quarterback, but then it's the Giants.
Yeah.
However, as we thought, last week, backup quarterback, they went into Detroit and the defense held them down. Chase Daniels did just enough. Can he do that again this week? I'm going to go with the Giants.
Oh, shit. I swear I started to. But I figure if that defensive front will get to Eli, that's the only thing. I mean, Chase Daniels ain't great, but Odell's not going to beat him. Saquon's actually playing against a real defense. Mm-hmm. So this the game they're supposed to win this game, but I'm going to take the Bears. I bet against them last week, and they showed me.
Right. Now, that could be very well end up being a stupid pick on my part. Like you said, that defensive front is a monster, and we know the problems that Giants have had with the offensive line for most part of the season. They've been a little bit better the last couple of weeks, but again, we got a dominant defense. I'm not a Giants fan. They had a dominant defense coming into their house, so we'll see. But I think that could be a potential track game for the Bears, especially without their quarterback.
Very well could be.
Next up, we got the Buffalo Bills Pretty good outing last week with Josh Allen coming back, but they played Jacksonville. So, that's not saying much these days. They're going to be going down to Miami to play the Dolphins. I'm going to take the Dolphins in this game.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a close garbage game for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, Miami's going to win this game. They normally tend to play well at home. I don't believe Josh Allen's going to go down there and beat them, but, it's that time of year where magic be happening for rookies and giving coordinators and head coaches hope and keeping their jobs when they probably should be fired. So
right. Buffalo, stay out of the Miami streets. I know it's starting to get cold, and it's real cold in Buffalo. We know how things can go left when teams go to Miami.
Shady gonna be leading them down there too.
Hey, we'll see.
Right.
We both taking the Dolphins in that particular game. Next up, speaking of the Jaguars, they will be hosting the Colts this week. Backup quarterback Cody Kessler. Your boy, Wild Animal inductee Leonard Fournette will be suspended this game. The Jags defense has been playing like crap.
Hey, let's role play for a minute for the people.
All right.
I'm gonna be Troy Vincent, and I'm supposed to hear your appeal. You're Leonard Fournette.
He said something about my mama.
This is how it actually went, people. Troy was laughing the whole time. So
right. Now that appeal had to take all the 5 minutes. Like, why are you here?
Why are you here?
Right.
Why did you fly up here?
You ran all the way across the field and squared up. Like, come on, man.
That really is one of the dumbest things I can recall in a long time. Like, that's pretty damn dumb. I can't take Jacksonville anymore this year. I don't think I'd take Jacksonville. I don't care who they're playing. I'd take y'all over Jacksonville right now.
I mean, at this point, I'm done with them.
So
I'm done with them.
Yeah,
like I did the Chiefs last year around this time.
Right around this time.
I don't give a damn who they play. I'm not picking them no more.
Yeah, they're on that list. So.
Yep. All right, so we both taking the Colts in that game. Hey, the Colts hot right now. Andrew Luck had 3+ touchdowns, passing touchdowns in like 7 straight games.
Yeah, he busted their ass a couple weeks ago. They ain't showed no fight. So why would I expect pride at this point? They ain't showed none the last 8 games. 8 games.
Well, actually, now that I think about that game, Lucknam came out and busted their ass the first half, and then the second half, Jacksonville actually played some ball.
Yeah, they showed up a bit.
I think they had to win about a field goal, a late field goal or something.
You know what? They were supposed to win that game. Old boy fumbled that ball late on damn near the 20-yard line. They could have kicked the field goal. But you know what? But in the immortal words of that boy, what's his name? Goddamn, Jarvis Landry. It's contagious, dog.
Yeah.
It's contagious. You find ways to lose when you got that bad juju. You find ways. So
exactly. And I think they won the game since week 3, week 4?
That's a damn shame.
It's week 13. So there you go. All right, next up. Yeah. All right, next up, we have too big for his britches, Baker Mayfield and the Browns going to Houston. Going into Houston to take on the Texans. I'm taking Deshaun Watson and the Texans in this game.
Beat their ass.
Yeah, I hope they run the score up on him.
Just run it up on him. He really feeling himself. And I got a feeling JJ. JJ likes to do the trolling. Whenever quarterbacks feel a little bit too big, JJ will sack him and do something. He likes to do the trolling. So
yeah. And he gonna have to have his head on a swivel with Clowney on one side and JJ Watt on the other side.
Yeah.
All right, we both taking the Texans in that game. This next game, the Broncos versus the Bengals. I'm taking the Broncos. Who you got?
Taking the Broncos.
All right, next up we got the Rams.
Green coming back to play with this shit right now.
Oh man. Technically, they still in the playoff hunt.
There's a whole lot of zombies walking around here, ain't it?
That's how bad the AFC is. You got teams like the Bengals and the Colts, the Ravens, all sitting there at 5-5 and still got a great chance at making the playoffs.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Next up, we got the Rams going into Detroit to take on the Lions. Who you got?
A lot to a little. Give me the Rams.
All right, I'm taking the Rams as well. I ain't even finna waste no time on that. I ain't finna waste no time on this next game. Either the Cardinals will be visiting Lambeau. It's cold. I'm taking Aaron Rodgers and the Packers.
They better win that game. Give me Green Bay.
All right. Next, damn, everybody playing this week. There's a lot of bullshit games. We got the Chiefs. We got the Chiefs going into Oakland to take on the Raiders. Raiders gonna win
again.
All right. Yeah, I ain't gonna be catching up this week, people, because this is something's going to happen. Somebody's going to win that ain't supposed to win. But as far as picking,
I got a feeling we're going to split on these two of these last ones coming up.
Okay, well, I'm taking the Chiefs.
Okay.
Next up, we got the Jets. Is Darnold still out? I think so. I think I saw him.
It's like he started practicing again.
Okay.
So.
I don't think it matters, though. I'm taking the Titans at home against the Jets.
Titans.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have my 49ers going up to Seattle to face the Seahawks. Since I am in a position not to be giving away any games, I am not officially taking my boys on this. I'm taking the Seahawks. But you know what it is.
Yeah. Seattle.
Okay. All right. Now we got some interesting games. God damn, finally. All right.
Yes.
Minnesota Vikings will be traveling up to I almost said Green Bay, to New England to take on the Patriots. It's cold in both spots, right? That it's got the makings of being a nice little game because the Patriots they're good this year, but they ain't dominant.
I was about to say I don't think they scared nobody this year.
Nah, not
it
at
don't
all.
really seem like it at all. Like they don't seem. It seems like if you get physical with them, that's it. You know.
Right. Who you got?
I'm gonna go ahead and take them. I'm gonna take the Patriots because it's gonna be the 4:00 game on Sunday, and that boy Kirk Cousins is 50-50 when it comes to them primetime big games he's supposed to win. So.
Very true. Very true. I'm taking the Patriots as well. Now that you picked the Patriots,
go ahead, dog. Go ahead.
You gonna put the battery in my back right now, right? Yeah, I can't do it.
I mean, Dalvin Cook looked good Sunday, Shawty. He looked good.
Yeah. You know what's preventing me from taking them? Is the defense ain't what we thought it was going to be.
Nah. Remember when Xavier Rhodes was a shutdown corner?
Well, that's what we let everybody tell us. He was for like a season.
Yeah, it's like one season.
Yeah. But people started to kind of figure out how to get with him. He likes to be a little too physical sometimes, and that works against him.
He got hurt Sunday too. Didn't he do a hamstring or something late in that game Sunday? He got hurt.
They play Sunday night, right?
Yeah, Sunday night. I think he got hurt late.
Okay. You know how the Sunday night games go with me. Yeah. One eye open by that time. All right, we both taking the Patriots. Now this next game, the Sunday night game, could be very, very interesting. The Chargers going into the Steelers, going into Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Now, if the Chargers are for real, like some people think they are, I don't. They got to win this game.
This their first. No, I can't say it's their first real game. They played the Rams. They played the Chiefs. They played Seattle. So this is their fourth real game. They 8-3 and they only played 4 real games though.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of tough.
Mm-hmm. Right. I got Ben shit talking ass in the Steelers.
Yeah, I got to take them too.
All right.
I wanted to take Rivers, but I don't like the fact that Gordon's out and his replacements are all little dudes, little gadget dudes. And Pittsburgh, they line shows up at home. They may not travel, but their line show up at home. And best believe, people, little fantasy talk for you real quick. Whenever Ben shits on AB, AB gonna get the ball Sunday. He gonna force feed him.
Right.
You know how he do. But yeah, like you said.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't like the injuries that's piling up. With the Chargers.
Yeah.
And I think December is just their time to start going in the wrong direction. So I'm gonna take the Steelers in this game.
I like how you said that, though. If they real, this game gonna count.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. All right. Next up, the last game, we got the Redskins, led by Colt McCoy. They'll be going into Philly Monday night to take on the Eagles. I know you got Colt McCoy and them winning by 2 touchdowns. Tell us why.
Nope. Give me the Eagles. Dallas lose this week. The Redskins lose. It gets real interesting in the East again.
Very true. Very true. Yeah, I'm taking the Eagles as well. I don't think with the backup quarterback that the Redskins are going to have enough. And I'm going to do it because I can't sit here and look at us picking all these games the same. I'm going back. I'm going to take the Vikings instead of the Patriots.
Go ahead with it, big
I got to
dog.
do it. You got to do it.
Push them chips to the middle of the table.
Hey, man. Scared money don't make money, right?
It really don't. Jump off that cliff like you know I do.
Oh, I don't think you've done it too much this season. Now we still got 5 weeks to go. You may,
Cause I done lost like 4 weeks in a row.
but like by one game though.
Yeah,
And
I
you
ain't
had
had that aggressive week where I'm like
You know what I'm saying?
going for it.
So you had a 10-game lead, so you had some weeks to kind of play with it.
So I was playing that easy schedule basically. That out of conference schedule. I was playing some suckers.
Well, a lot of the games lined up where we just kind of felt the same about them because I don't think over the last probably 5 or 6 weeks we've picked any more than 3 games different.
Yeah.
Every week. So yeah, it was kind of hard for me to catch up. So I gotta roll the dice this week and try to do that.
And I could very well be wrong about the Vikings. That is a game these are the games they brought him in to win. That'd be some momentum if he beats Aaron Rodgers and then Tom Brady the next week. That'd be some momentum for that team.
Yeah. Very well would be. All right. So there we go. So me and Hayden got 2 games different this week. He's taking the Bears. I'm taking the Giants. And I am taking the Vikings. He is taking the Patriots. Everything else is status quo. Let's jump right on into it before we get out of here. Let's get those Power 5 rankings going.
Absolutely. All right, let me run mine real quick. Give me the Saints at 1, Rams at 2, KC at 3, New England at 4, and the Superchargers at 5. I started to put Chicago at 5. I really started to.
I was just about to say mine is pretty much the same. I got the Saints at 1, Rams, Chiefs. They pretty much stayed where they were from last week for me. Dropped the Steelers out of my top 5 after their loss to the Broncos. I moved the Pats up from 5 to 4. And my 15, I did put the Bears in there.
Yeah.
I started to go with the Chargers. But again, like I said, I don't think they played anybody, and I don't believe in them. And they got the injuries. I put the Bears in there. I put the Bears in there because they went on the road last week on a short week and won with their backup quarterback.
Yeah, they're playing Detroit, though.
Hey, man. It's Thanksgiving, man. It's the D. They still had to get it done.
Last thing. All right, dog. Do we have a chance against Alabama Saturday?
Yeah. You talking about UGA SEC championship? I think we do. Now we got to play a flawless game. We can't be coming out there making no mental errors and mistakes. We damn sure can't get down early.
Yeah.
Because Jake Fromm is not the high potency quarterback to be bringing us back passing.
No.
We need to control the ball as much as possible, running it with Holyfield and Swift and Herron, and make some timely plays in the pass game. I'm expecting to see some special packages and some things from Justin Fields that we haven't seen so far this year. Kind of feel like Kirby been holding that close to the vest, maybe similar to kind of how Saban, right, just brought Tua out and we won't know what the hell to do with him.
That shit still hurts, boy.
So I think we definitely got a good chance, especially with the game being right here in the A. Now, with that said, I've pretty much reserved the fact that in order to do what we want to do, which is win a national championship, we're gonna have to beat Bama twice.
We're gonna have to beat them twice.
We're gonna have to beat them twice. So even if we beat them this weekend, they ain't going away. They still gonna be in the playoff, and we're gonna have to beat them either in the first round or if we make it to the championship, we're gonna have to beat them there. So we got our work cut out for us. But I think we got a path to victory.
You think if we lose and we're sitting there in that cluster with 2 losses, Ohio State jumps us in?
Oh yeah, because Ohio State's gonna win the Big Ten championship.
Yeah, they're gonna win.
They were 11. They're 10-1, 11-1.
Yeah.
And I think they played Northwestern in the Big Ten championship.
So I'm expecting. They ain't even played yet, but they won. So
right, exactly. And don't forget about Oklahoma. Oklahoma's
right,
actually ahead of Ohio State, if I'm not mistaken. So
they are.
Yeah, so if we lose, they really in the next spot to jump up. Now, if shit get real crazy where we lose, Oklahoma lose, and Ohio State lose by some facet, then we're gonna have to hear UCF mouth.
Nobody want to hear that. All right,
We're gonna have to hear
last thing. This one's for you. Give me the fights this weekend, right?
Deontay Wilder and I almost called him Texas Fury. Fury, yeah, it's this weekend.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury.
Yeah, give me a prediction.
I'm taking Wilder.
How many rounds?
I'm gonna go KO in the 10th.
Bet.
KO in the 10th. Yeah, I think he's just motivated, man. That boy fight like he on the street, man. He ain't the most technical cat by any means. But I was looking at some clips today, man, in Fury. He's never been a chiseled dude. He looked flabby like Larry Holmes from what I saw. I don't know what the hell he been doing, but that's just kind of his body type. That's just kind of how he fight. But Deontay is a monster, man. He's a monster. So I'm expecting him to pull that out. Pretty much.
If this happens, he gets Joshua next, right?
If Joshua want to fight.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, the English cat. Starting to think he a little soft and he running.
Gotcha.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Absolutely.
Before we get up out of here, we've been neglecting it all season. We ain't really talked about it, but the AA Sportscast Fantasy League, we're 1 week away from the playoffs. So shout out to everybody who's been participating in that league. We will update y'all next week on who actually makes the playoffs, and we'll go from there. Of course, y'all know y'all playing for the Super Bowl trophy or Super Bowl replica type trophy. So we'll have that coming again for y'all. But shout out to everybody in that league. And it's been a lot of trash talking on Twitter between Glass and Kane and Ice.
I was looking at those stats, though. I mean, those standings. It's going to be tight to see who gets in from that. You see 3 of the teams are 9-3 in that division.
Okay.
So that's going to be tight. Glass might not get in. So
hey man, it's coming down. It's coming down to the last spot. Y'all better make sure y'all get on that waiver wire, and make sure you pick the right players. Don't jump out the window this week.
Nah.
Take your safe players and play your safe players.
Shout out to the homie Danny the bartender, the only lady holding it down in our league, and she's at 9-3, holding it down. Shout out.
That's what's up. What up, Cupcake? All right, let's get on up out of here. Hey, tell these people where to reach you at on social media.
At Rike6000, holla at me. I talk sports.
All right, you can find me at Diego Barish. I'm on Twitter as well. Also, don't forget, always check out the AA Sportscast Twitter, Facebook, and IG pages. Shout out to the Urban Arena crew. That's Team Boy TV. Eddie Brock and them boys over there holding it down. Get with It Sports, Glass of Brandon, Kane and Nice, Nicole Monique, left-handed, the whole crew. All right. We appreciate all the love and support we continue to get from all of y'all. We'll do the same. We keep saying it, but at some point we're gonna do some guest appearances on this show again.
Yeah.
Time is
pop in on an off day and have just some guests.
There you go. All right. Let's get on up out of here, man. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Y'all be easy again. It's AA Sports, baby. Straight sports, no chaser. We up out of here. Y'all be good. Peace.